All right, what is going on, everybody?
What is up, what is up, what is up? DSP here. With puffy hair.
Because I just got out of the shower, no lie. I just shaved and showered right before I filmed this.
Alright, how about the balls, huh?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the very final week in preview of 2017. Although, literally, you could also call it the very first week in preview of 2018. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually filming this around 9:30 p.m. my time. Which means by the time, very likely, by the time that you,
Oh, crap.
Bad news from my girlfriend. She says her pussy is not working. That's not good. By the time you watch this, it'll be very likely that it will be 2018, ladies and gentlemen. So, first of all, Happy New Year to all of you. What a year 2017 was for me. Not the best year. In fact, one of the most challenging years of my life by far. However, 2017 is over, and it's time to look forward to 2018 positively, right? Just want to say, if you've been enjoying the Christmas decorations behind me, say goodbye. This is it for them. Goodbye, Christmas. Goodbye, holidays. This is the end of that. In fact, you can see over here I had lights. Yesterday during my fundraising marathon that I was doing on Twitch, the whole thing fell down, and I was like, I'm not even going to bother taping it back up and everything because there's no reason. I know I'm taking these down in a day. But, again, thank you to my girlfriend who helped me set these things up behind me. She was actually her who got those things going for me during our time in December when she stayed with me. So thanks to her, and thanks to everyone who made December a very festive month. Overall, it was a very successful month. People really loved the stuff I put out. They attended the streams. Everything was great, and 2 thumbs up for that, okay? All right, now, I have a bunch of very positive announcements for you, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope you're excited. Get ready.
So yesterday, I held a fundraising marathon. It was basically, no lie, about 8 hours of gameplay of PlayerUnknown's Battleground. Where I had for the first time ever, kind of an overlay on top of the screen that was explaining I had a Patreon pledge drive for Patreon account. I had a tips drive to try to get tips on stream, basically to help me out with my back taxes that are going to be due starting at the end of January in one lump sum and then going forward for the back taxes payment plan. All right. Plus, I knew I was going to owe my tax attorney / accountant a ton of money, and I don't have any of this money, so I needed to do something drastic. I did this drive yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, especially if you were one of the people who attended that. Now, I already gave my full thoughts about everything on this morning's pre-stream, so if you haven't seen it yet, head over to the DSP Gaming. My pre-stream from this morning, December 31st, is a special year-end video for you guys to tell you really about the experience I had this year and to say thank you. I hope you'll watch that, because it was me bearing my heart. I basically almost broke down when I was doing this video. But, to summarize, I raised a ton of money yesterday. Great. All right. So, that was yesterday. Today, I finished up LA Noire with a 7-hour gameplay stream. That's right. It took that long to beat the game. There was that much left in the game. But I wanted to finish LA Noire because I didn't want it to be a lingering, ongoing playthrough that was unfinished when I started up my big event that I promised I was going to do if I hit my funding levels on the fundraising stream yesterday tomorrow. So, LA Noire is now done. This is my remastered playthrough, direct capture, second playthrough I've ever done. In my opinion, it was just as good as the first. I didn't really remember much about the game. I failed a lot. I raged at not reading people's faces. Right? There was some zany stuff with, oh my god, some of the driving in this game. Cars were popping up and launching into the sky. It was hilarious, some of the stuff that happened during this playthrough. Alrighty. Whoa! Oh, dicks with guns! Dicks with guns! Dicks with guns! Oh, shit.
Take it easy.
So I certainly hope if you haven't even checked it out yet, you'll give it a look. It's definitely just as good as the first one, in my opinion. And sadly, the first playthrough was removed from the internet because of that
asshole hacker who stole my channel.
So now you've got a full-on HD remastered playthrough of LA Noire available to watch over on DSP Gaming at your leisure. Oh, and by the way, it included all of the DLC episodes, of which I only played maybe 1 or 2 during my playthrough. I did all of them during this playthrough, so that's cool. There were 2 of them that I never had played myself, so there you go. A full completionist run. Give it a look. Now I'm a completionist. I didn't get all the collective saying. Okay. So what does that mean? It means that Monday, January 1st, we're moving on to new stuff. And
boy, am I excited, folks.
Monday, January 1st, my gameplay stream, main gameplay stream for the day, the premiere of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty HD, The Redemption Run. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I will be going through Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty from the HD collection, released in 2011. So yes, it was over 6 years ago, much like LA Noire, 6 to 6.5 years ago when I played this game only once before. I'm going to be going through the game legitimately. This time, instead of making fun of the game and being a dick, I'm going to treat it like a AAA new release. I'm going to try to pay attention to it. I'm going to try to, figure out what is going on with the plot. I'm going to try to learn the controls. I'm going to try to pay attention to everything in the game and actually try to get through this game in a legitimate manner. That means
There'll be no hand-holding in the streams. I do not want anyone coming into my stream chat and trying to tell me tips about the game. No. I need to beat it for myself legitimately, you know what I mean? There will be cheer subs and tips during the streams. I'm still got to give shout-outs. I still got to raise money and pay the bills. This is a business as well as my hobby. But, that being said, it's going to be very limited. I'm not going to allow people to hold my hand for stuff like that. Okay? Wait a minute. Phil, you didn't mention Monster Hunter World. You're right, I didn't.
boy, I can't.
People were asking me for months, will I play the Monster Hunter World game? What's going to happen? And I said, I don't know. And then they announced the beta that took place in December. I missed out on the first one, but then they luckily had a second one. And I played it co-op with a few people. And I'll be honest with everyone. I wasn't impressed. It didn't blow me away. It seems like it's pretty similar to all the other Monster Hunter games. Number one, it's an incredible grind. To fight these monsters takes forever, especially the harder ones. They can be really fucking annoying if they poison you or whatever, and micromanaging through the 100 menus and controls of the game can be really frustrating. Number two, it seems like it's a game that requires an incredible amount of time investment. What I mean by is similar to Dark Souls, this is a franchise that if you really focus on it, and you want to learn the lore of the game, you want to learn all the aspects of the game, the nuances of each weapon and everything, it could be amazing, alright? It could absolutely be amazing. But do I necessarily have a ridiculous amount of time to invest into this game?
Not really. You know me, guys. I'm a variety player. I'm a variety streamer. I play a variety of stuff. I don't want to sit here and say, okay, Monster Hunter World, for 4 months or 4 weeks straight, I'm just going to play this game and learn the ins and outs and master this game and do amazing co-op gameplay with people. And the thing is, there's people who actually want to co-op with me who are like well-known. Like, for example, Tolomayor on Twitch, who I host on my channel. He's become kind of like a Monster Hunter streamer at this point. He kind of almost adapted himself from Dark Souls Bloodborne over to Monster Hunter, and people like to see him play the games, and he's good at them. And he actually teams up co-op with this guy named Cryotic, who's a huge streamer on Twitch. He's huge, way bigger than either of us. So potentially if I teamed up co-op with those guys, I could give me exposure. Problem is,
number one, I know I'm not going to be good at the game. Number two, I know for a fact my viewing audience really doesn't care. And what I mean by that is I did play the Monster Hunter beta, and I did team up with people. Guess what? Not many people showed up, and the videos on YouTube, no one cares. I think what it is, my viewing audience prefers to watch me play games where when I play them, I can do reactionary commentary that's funny, or games now, which as we're finding with games like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, games where I can interact with the stream chat more robustly, because a game like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds has so much downtime in the beginning of it that I have 20 minutes to interact with people before I even get to any action. Then all of a sudden there's 10 minutes of intense suspense at the end of every match. Those seem to be the two style of games, right? Funny commentary reactions to what's going on in the game, or being more interactive with the stream chat that I exceed at and I'm excelling at right now. People are really enjoying. When I played Monster Hunter Beta, it was just me with 3 or 4 people talking, and us doing like strategies to try to take out these bosses. It didn't seem to be anything amazing. You know what I mean? Not to say that it wasn't fun, but it's more like Destiny 2. It's a game that's fun when you play it co-op with friends because you're playing with friends, not necessarily because the game is amazing. And I get the feeling that if I played Monster Hunter World, I'd play it 2-3 sessions, get incredibly bored with it, everyone else would be bored with it, and that's it. So why did I bother? Right? When I could be focusing on Final Fantasy Dissidia, Dragon Ball FighterZ. By the way, Dragon Ball FighterZ now stacking up to have a ton of fighters in it could end up being a game that's going to take a ton of my time because I need to learn every character and the nuances and everything. And I really liked the Dragon Ball FighterZ
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
all of that, baby.